Hey, good morning, everybody. I think it's about 10. Good morning, everybody. It is 10:48 a.m. and I'm gonna do this video, upload it, and get ready to run my errands because I have a few for sure. I got to go to the bank. I got to go to the post office and the grocery store. Now, the grocery store is not a big deal to go to because it's where my bank is in a grocery store. So I'll just pick up a few things there. All right. So today is Thursday BookTube, and that's an open collaboration. If you're seeing this video and you want to do a Thursday BookTube, just do one and upload on Thursday. They're very loosey-goosey with what the rules are. They're fabulous. Our hosts are at Life with Patty and at My Mountain Home and Kitchen. So you do on your description or your title, hashtag Thursday BookTube, all one word, at Life with Patty, and it's P-A-T-T-I, and at My Mountain Home and Kitchen. These ladies are both in Northern California, and they get together with a group of other Northern California people, and they do lunch now and then together. It is just so fun to see. Anyway, so that's that. You could, another loosey-goosey thing is it can be a music, I'm sorry. It can be a music book, a cookbook, a novel, fairy smut, anything you want. I love that name, Fairy Smut. I watched this nutcase. He's so darling. He's like my kid's age. His name is Daniel the Scotsman. I've mentioned him a few times. I'm like, where were you years and years ago? Anyway, how rude am I? I'm going to talk about our Safeway and our Albertsons, what do you call it, flyer. So they've got your steak here. You got top loin New York strip steaks, and I'm in Washington State, about 60 miles from Seattle, in a rural area. And we have Safeway and Albertsons here, and we have a Fred Meyer, which is Kroger. I think that's it for gross. Oh, and we have a great store, grocery outlet, which I don't go in often enough, and I need to. I maybe might do that this weekend. I don't know. I would love to because it's been too long. Although when I go there, I like to go early in the morning because it's crowded. A lot of people are saving money or trying, times are getting tougher all the time. Which leads me to what I'm going to say after this. Boneless pork top loin, $3.99. Ground turkey, $4.99. When is the last time you saw ground turkey for $4.99? Is that a sale? Is that how, yeah. Apples are $1.49 a pound. They got berries 2 for $5, and that's the small containers, I'm sure. I've got some berries in my freezer that I snatched up while it was, plentiful. You got your sodas. We've got the Mariners playoff first game. They're our baseball team, Seattle Mariners, and we've got a Seahawk game this weekend. And one of the World Cup things, I'm not sure what it is. Obviously, I think it's soccer. But they're saying it's going to be ugly traffic-wise in Seattle. You couldn't pay me to go to Seattle, not on a good day anymore. No. It's not what it was in the 80s when I used to go every weekend, it seemed, and just walk all over the city and go to the restaurants. Anyway, they got chips, buy one, get one free. Ice cream, $2.99. That's a pretty good deal, I guess. I don't really have room in the freezer for more ice cream. But, if you gave it to me, I'd probably find room. Fries are on sale. Cheese, cream cheese. Yeah, if you need cream cheese and you use it for recipes where it doesn't matter if you freeze it, it's a good idea to freeze. Chicken Ranger, boneless, skinless. I don't know that I know what Ranger is. Have I bought that? Maybe I have. Now that I look at the font and everything here on the packaging, it does look familiar. And then your cleaning supplies, I don't use any of this. I don't use Tide, Bounce, or the Unstoppables. We don't do scents in our laundry because I want to smell like Kendra and not like Febreze. That's just me. Cheerios and Life, and how are these working out to prices in your area? This is $1 off. Oh, what? $1 each. How big are... I might look at this. Oh, That's tomorrow, and I'm not going to this. No, I'm not going to the store tomorrow. Nope, nope, nope. So, oh yeah, these are the Friday sales. I forgot they do Friday Frenzy. Those are some good deals there. Okay, let's see what else we have here real quick. Flash sale. If you sign up for their delivery and all of that, it's $30 off. I asked my husband could we do it, and he is the breadwinner. I'm retired, so I'm going to be all trad wife on you and go by what he says most of the time. I'm trying real hard. If you don't know what a trad wife is, that stands for traditional wife. Like he's the breadwinner. He's the leader of our home. He's the, blah, blah, blah. I love him. I do. I don't mean to sound like I'm being flippant. Free half pound if you buy, sliced. I'm over sliced ham right now. I've been buying it as lunch meat along with turkey and that kind of thing. Okay, so, I could get all up in those, but I won't. I've been on a weight loss journey, so when I see stuff like that, I go, ooh, memories, core memories. Where are my cookies? Let's see, Stouffer's family size. Those are smaller than they used to be. Those used to be enough to feed my whole family and then leftovers for lunch the next day. They don't do that anymore in the family size. Let's see. They got their cheeses on sale. Oh, that is a good deal on the Rao's because that's usually $8.99, I think. But I don't buy it anymore because I'm not buying high-end anything anymore. It's $7.99. Who pays $7.99? I don't care if it's Vital Farms hen-pecked, loved, coiffed chickens. I'm not paying $7.99, and I can find them for $2.99. Another thing off my list, What's this? Soap. Yeah, I've got plenty. I have plenty. I stock up on things like this when they're on sale, and I don't know that that's on sale. How is that a sale? Oh, maybe it's the big bucket of Dawn, but still. Whew. And lunch meat, I have plenty. I've yet to buy any of the autumn donuts. Every time that I put in my order for the apple cider donuts or pumpkin spice donuts, they are not available. So apparently we don't need to have them. I know I don't. I meant for the family. Here's your meat. Boneless bottom round, $8.99. Now I think that Mimi made this the other day. I think. I'm sure she didn't pay $8.99 a pound for it. She's very frugal. You'll have to visit her channel. She's in Maine. Nope, she's in Rhode Island. I'm sorry. $17.99 for a ribeye. I usually like to get those when I see them in the discount part of the area, where they take the steaks before they throw them out. I'm not too proud. What's this one? Boneless tenderloin filet mignon. Boneless pork loin roast. I haven't bought a pork loin roast in forever. And I used to buy them. I like them with applesauce so much, like as a dip, a side dip. It's a little odd, I know. Well, no, pork and apple is a thing, right? All right, so now let me tell you, I watched a new channel today. New to me. She's not new. And her title was something like, what I'm not buying this autumn season. And I thought, another one, another traitor. She's jumped ship. She's telling us not to get the things we love. But when I listened to her, I loved what she had to say. She's not denying herself. And I'm going to link her because now I don't remember. Hold on a minute. I'm going to try to put her name on a card so that you can see it. And I think everybody would like her. She just sat at a table with the camera on her face, which I'm terrible about doing. Not doing, I mean. And she told from her heart what she's doing this season and why she's doing it. And it was a pleasure to watch. So I liked her style. I liked what she had to say. So I did sub her. So what I'm going to do, and I've already started doing it, is like yesterday, I went and I got all of the things that had been in 2 boxes at the foot of our bed in my husband and my bedroom, just being in the way, collecting dust, and I put them up on Facebook Marketplace, and I said, I'm long since retired. I don't need these things. Is there a doula or a midwife or a childbirth educator who would like to have these things? There were educational supplies, props, books, magazines, curricular stuff for classes, just everything. Breastfeeding information and teaching supplies. Okay, so I put that up and I got a hit and it left across the town. It's gone. I was so happy. A midwife took it and I think she'll be happy to have it, and she won't store it. She'll use it. And then in the process, she writes me back and she says, thank you. And she goes, hey, are you still doing this thing? I won't say what. And I said, no, I am doing nothing. No birth classes, no attending births, no breastfeeding classes, and I'm done. I'm absolutely done. I'll be 65 in 6 months. It's over. I'm done. I'm resting. I'm having happy times, and not that didn't make me happy. It did, but anyway, she's like, okay, and I didn't hear anything back, so maybe I was too blunt. Anywho, she is going to be happy to have that. So I'm spending these next few weeks flinging things rather than buying as much as I used to for autumn. And that was her description on her video. She said, here's what I'm going to do and here's what I'm not going to do. And I thought, let me see if I can do the same thing. So let me tell you first off that I have so many autumn cups in different styles that I don't have room to store what I have during this season. They end up on the counter where I like to work in the kitchen. They end up haphazardly tilted in cupboards because I'm trying to stuff them all in there. I'm done with if I get another one, I'm gonna look. Why do I dribble my coffee? My lip must be loose. I've always done that. Anyway, if I get another one, one's going. You know what I mean? I may even get rid of one. Before this season, I sent my granddaughter and my daughter 2 full totes. No, it was more than 2 full. It was more like 3 or 4 totes. And my granddaughter had a ball. It kept her busy for 2 weeks. So I've let a lot of things from my room go. Oh, the only thing, I still have birth balls in the shop on the property, but they've been in storage now for 5 years and they're not fit for anybody after those temperatures. That shop isn't heated. So it goes cold, very, very cold and very, very hot. And it makes that birth ball is also called a physio ball and a yoga ball, but I used them in birth classes and at births. So I had the peanut style that you put between your knees, and it would let a mom who had exhausted herself and wanted to sleep keep her pelvis open so baby could descend if it wanted to. That kind of thing. And then I also had the regular ones, which mom would roll she would sit down on it and roll, and see, I'm doing it, whee! Roll, and her pelvis would be loosey-goosey and let baby do what baby needed to do, and used it for classes, used it for, those things have to go. They're no good anymore because you can't keep doing that to that fabric, the cold and the heat. They need to be stored inside. There's a tip for you. If you're storing yours outside, don't use them again, because you don't want a mom in labor to hit the floor, or a mom taking your classes if you do classes, or get one used and not know where it's stored. I've veered off course. Okay, the only thing I have left on this property in my possession is a file, and it's the kind that's big and plastic, has a handle, and I could carry it, of my class information, my registrations, my permission to use your photos during classes, not on births, unless they wanted me to, that kind of stuff. And then all of the, like I my series class 1, 2, and on and on. So I have to go through that and make sure there's nothing personal in it, nothing signed by anyone, because you're supposed to keep those things for a matter of years, but it's been long enough. And that'll be it. I will be done. Done. D-O-N-E, done. That's going to be a big deal for me. So Big Lots and Joann's closing has helped me immensely with buying new stuff. There's no new home decor in here. No more sofa, couch, throws, and pillows. No more kitchen things. No more mugs. I have plenty of tablecloths and runners. I am not paying what they want for that chocolate this year like I have in the past my whole adult life. I've always had, like right here, there would be a big thing of chocolate for the holiday, Halloween, just people coming by, here's some chocolate, have some chocolate. I know you need chocolate. I bought some, and it's the cheap stuff. I've got candy corn over here, and I have a few small bags in the drawer. I'm going to pull it out at like the 30th of October and beyond, and so that'll be that. I'm not buying any new table toppers, nothing like that. What I am buying, I have a problem, and I know it, craft things. I am buying, did I say I was? Yes, I am buying craft things, and I'm buying seasonal food, like I mentioned, the apple cider donuts, if I can ever find them. Not for me. Apple cider, those kind of things that are, edible. I have bought flowers. I've got 2 mums, killed one, got one still living. I bought that other one too soon. Anyway, and I bought 2 pumpkins. This one and the one on the front porch. I'm done buying all of here, hold on, let me show you those at Costco, those 2 pumpkins, maybe 4 years ago. And, that's my fireplace, like the hearth in the dining room. And that's it. Come over here to the Hoosier cabinet. I like that. I couldn't let it go yet, but I will at some point. Those lamps are on the floor because I'm selling those. Okay, so just to let you know, I am paring down. I'm going to let you go. That's up, and I think that's it. And that's my kitchen dining room window. Well, there's a kitchen window, but this is like in the dining room beside the kitchen. In the tote, the snack tote, there are some, and they have been out for a while, those Oreos that have orange and white, and they're like Halloween limited edition because the kids eat them. All right, so just so you know, I'm trying to pare down, and I wonder if any of my other subscribers, friends, people that watch my channel, are you doing the same thing? Because it's important to me to start saving money before I don't have the money to spend, because groceries I'm seeing double. There are things that I'm paying 50% more. Not everything, most of it's like 20, but it adds up, so I'm trying really hard. If you got this far and you want to do BookTube Thursday, you want to make a comment on today's BookTube Thursday, I would love it if you did. And feel free to join in on this open collaboration and meet new people and have new people see your video and you see theirs and that kind of thing. It's all kinds of fun. One last thing, my granddaughter, who I mentioned, who has a bunch of the stuff that I purged, she was eating toast, of all things. This is what she was eating, toast. And she broke, thank God it wasn't an adult permanent tooth. It was a tooth that she had not lost yet, a baby tooth. She's 11. And she broke it in half with the nerve exposed. She's at the dentist right this minute. Her appointment is at 11. So if you see this and think of her, she could use your prayers, thoughts, vibes, whatever it is that you throw. And for me, it was prayer for sure. She doesn't do well with the dentist. She's just like her mother, her grandmother. Her mother's okay with it. It's funny, I can give a blood draw all day. I have no problem with a blood draw, and my daughter has to be medicated. So we all have our things. I know the last time I went and had a physical, I go for the blood draw and everything, and they go, "Are you okay? Are you doing all right? Is everything okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." And they're always, okay, we don't have to deal with anybody, losing their mind over this. You see that on Facebook all the time, grown adults like swooning over it. I'm like that with the dentist, and so is Miss Patience. So, thank you for watching. I'm sorry I yammered on. Take care, everybody. Bye.